how to crochet the tapered strap is a must-know technique. The magic mushroom bottle cover worked in the round is the starting point for the demonstration, but this technique can be easily adapted to other projects. Straps for water bottles, Yeti cups, hobo bags, or totes can benefit from this sleek design, but also for its added support. And the width of the strap will make slinging it over the shoulder a comfortable feat. First, decide how wide you want the strap. The heavier the object, the wider the strap should be, and the longer the taper should be at its ends. Aim for about 2 inches for a narrow strap and 2 3/4 inches for a wide strap. Then deduct the width of the border rows. For our project, we will be adding 1 or 2 rows of border on each of the edges. That's about 3/4 of an inch total. Third, add an even number of stitches that will ultimately be decreased or increased to create the tapered ends of the strap. For wide straps, add 6, 8, or even 10 stitches. Since we are covering a 20-ounce bottle for the demo, the narrow strap is suitable. Considering the gauge worked in single crochet, the strap will be 4 stitches wide without the border, and add 4 more stitches for tapering. So, we'll start with a total of 8 stitches. End the main part of the project after a flat row. For the magic mushroom stitch pattern, this will be after pattern row 2. Add a new color or just continue with the color of the last row. Chain 1 and turn. And work 1 single crochet in the base of the chain stitch. Then 1 single crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. Turn and work 1 more row even. Work even means continue in the stitch pattern without any increases or decreases. So, chain 1 and work 1 single crochet in each stitch across, just like you did before. Chain 1 and turn. Then, pull up a loop in each of the next 2 stitches. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. This is called a single crochet 2 together. This makes 2 stitches into 1, hence 1 decrease. Now work 1 single crochet in each stitch to the end. You've just done a decrease row. Now let's do it again. Chain 1, single crochet 2 together, then 1 single crochet in each stitch to the end of the row. Notice that we have only decreased at the beginning of the last 2 rows. That makes the slope on each side even, gradual, and tapered. Now work 2 rows even. This helps to space out the decreases. Then work another series of decreases over the next 2 rows. If you have more stitches to decrease, work even for 2 more rows and then make the next set of decreases over the next 2 rows. And so on. Continue to work even until the desired length. For this project, I'm using Crafter's Secret cotton, which has little stretch. Therefore, I will be working a total of 92 rows from the beginning of the strap. However, if I were using sugar and cream, I would only work about 70 rows, since it has a lot more stretch. At this end of the strap, we will increase gradually to mimic the sloped edges at the beginning. On the next row, chain 1 and work 2 single crochets in the first stitch, and 1 single crochet in each stitch to the end. You've just done an increase row. Now work a second increase row. Then alternate 2 even rows and 2 increase rows until you reach the starting number of stitches. In our case, 8 stitches. End with 2 even rows. Now lay the strap out and mark the outside of the strap near the last row worked. With the outside facing you, if you can just continue up the side of the strap, you are ready to start the border. If not, work 1 more row even, to position yourself at the strap edge where you are ready to start the border. Working along the strap edge, work one single crochet around the edge stitch of each row, all the way up the side. I'll meet you when you reach the main section. Find and mark the center stitches along the main section. The number of stitches is the same as the number on the end of your strap. In our case, we found and marked the center 8 stitches. Here's a little trick I use. Bring the strap around the back side of the cover and up from the bottom. This puts the outside of the strap right up against the outside of the cover, exactly where you want it. Pin it in place and you are ready to continue, knowing the strap is perfectly positioned and not twisted. Continue working one single crochet in each stitch along the main part of the cover until you reach the first marker. To join the strap to the cover at the marker, put your hook through both loops on the strap and the cover and complete a slip stitch. Continue to slip stitch through each stitch of both thicknesses until the next marker. So let's look at what we have. We're continuing this way with our single crochet edging, and notice I'm just going to come up and go up the other side and back down, and I'll end up, when I reach here, I'll end up finishing that edging. But I have one more secret for you, and I'll show you in a minute. To finish off, I'm just going to slip stitch into the next stitch. That evens off the edging. You can quit right now. It's all finished on all edges of that strap. But I'm going to show you one more thing you can add if you want. Now I'm going to pull up my loop. I'm not turning my work, but I'm working from the left to the right now. I'm going to skip my 2 stitches and into the second stitch. I shouldn't say skip 2. Into the second stitch, I'm going to insert my hook and pull up a loop. It seems a little awkward at first. Now pull that loop up long enough so that it'll lay out over 2 stitches. Yarn over and pull through 2. You've just completed a reverse single crochet. Now skip 1 and go into the next one. Insert the hook, pull up a loop, and see how it twists. Yarn over and pull through all 2. Skip 1, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. Now, as you lay these stitches down, you see how it creates a nice little twisted edge. It's like a little braid, but they call it the pie crust because it sort of reminds me, and reminded people for ages gone by, of a pie crust. Add the pie crust, go ahead and add it all the way around this side, and then just slip stitch to join. You do have to break your yarn, jump over to this side, and do the same thing. And then you are finished. I hope you enjoyed learning how to crochet the tapered strap. Please take a moment to subscribe and ring the bell to receive notifications of upcoming videos. Happy crocheting!